Alright guys, we are back today with a new car update yet again. It's probably no surprise if you've been on this channel. That's probably a big reason you're on this channel, just to see what kind of bullshit I end up with next. But anyways guys, this is the new car update. This is a 2011 Volvo S60 here, as you can all see. It's quite a bit different compared to the stuff I've had on the channel, and I think it's my first European car. I think it is. So I had a few Toyotas and such and Hondas, but those were all shit boxes as well. So this is like my first real nice car in a long time. And like the last year, the cars that I've had have been quite questionable. At least the build quality has just been terrible on those cars, and I don't want to go into a lot of detail, but I've kind of mentioned it throughout. You know, like the last year, my cars, the reliability on all of them have sucked. So I figured I would change it up a bit and just finally get something that I would probably enjoy quite a bit better, and just change it up like I said. So guys, this is a 2011 Volvo S60. This one is the T6, as you can see. It's getting dark now, so I do have my phone light on, so hopefully we don't lose a bunch of light, but I'm trying to do what I can here. So like I said, it's on a T6 all-wheel drive. I ended up having to travel to Maryland to get this car. So up in Michigan here, there are Volvos for sale, and they are around, but the ones here, they're not exactly special. So they're all like base models, and they're quite pricey just because it's a Volvo. So if you want to get like a nice car, like the well-equipped car, you can go out east. There's plenty of these things out east. So that's basically what I ended up having to do. I did not want to travel for another car, but I figured this would be the last car for a while. So this one was worth it. So this is a one-owner car. It had 46,000 miles on it when I bought it last week. It's got a little over 48 on it now. And so far, from what I can tell, it's been a great car. It's very well built. There's nothing that I don't really like about it. The infotainment kind of sucks, but that's it. And all things considering, from what I've had, this is a very big step up here. So it's in that silver color, metallic. It's almost like an ice blue in the right lighting, but looking at it, it does have the 18-inch wheels down there. They are riding on Michelin tires, and it has pretty much brand new Volvo brakes in the back there with the pads, and it's got like Volvo stamps all over the new parts on the car, so I think it was taken care of at a Volvo dealer throughout its life. But it's only got 47,000 one-owner miles on it, so you know, what else can you really do to this thing? So it looks to be well cared for. I paid a pretty good deal on this up here, where this would probably sell for about $4 or $5 grand more. So knowing that, I think it was worth the travel. I think you can see in the lighting here, right here, from right around this area to this door, it's a total different shade. And I think just the clear coat, they did a really bad job at repairing this. I think whoever owned this car traded it in with body damage, and the dealer just did a really cheap repair on it. So there's some orange peel throughout on this door and this quarter over here. So that's one thing I had to compromise on this car, but you're not going to find a T6 with under 50,000 miles on it in 2020. This car's going on 10 years old, really. So, you know, that's the compromise we had to make on this one anyhow. So it's got kind of a poor paint job on this half, but if I end up liking the car enough, I'm going to have it repainted and redone. And it's got a few little scrapes on the bumpers and stuff. So, you know, it's not perfect, but it's definitely not bad. Like I said, good luck finding one of these with this mileage on it for what I paid for it. So it had a front plate bracket on it, had that taken off as well. I hit this little button on the key fob, and it will turn on the exterior lighting. To have some LEDs up front there, they look pretty cool. Car, very sporty looking car. I think it aged really good. You know, like I said, it's going on 10 years old at this point, but they kept the same basic design, I think, until 2017 or so. But like I said, it's aged well, and hopefully it lasts a long time. Like I said, I plan on keeping this one for a long time, and at least 2 years. So this one does have the blind spot package as well. And when you hit the lock button on the fob here, it will fold your mirrors in. Hit the unlock, of course, it will open them back up. It does have your keyless entry as well, so you can hit this button right here. You can run your finger across it, and it will lock it. And you just put your hand down here, it will unlock. So, but looking at it here, before I forget to mention, I just had the windows tinted today at 5% all the way around. It's a very nice thing to have its window tint, especially when you're in a low car like this. Just all the bright lights on the roads these days. I don't have to say it, so you get the point. So looking at the interior, it is very well built. No types of rattles or nothing like I've noticed in my last cars. So that's very nice, very, very nice to have like a very well solid built car. You have some stitching down here and just all your, you know, power controls and whatnot. You have a Volvo door still right there. Yeah, 3-person memory seating. It's fully automatic. The lumbar is actually a crank, so that's the only manual thing on these seats. But very comfortable seats, and Volvo leather doesn't exactly age the best. So once I saw the interior pictures of this, I just kind of knew that this was a very well cared for car. The seat, everything's in great shape. It's, you know, it's got low mileage. So we'll step on over and check out the interior. You can start it up with, you know, just leaving your key in there and just hitting the start button. So looking at, you see 48,000 miles on it. Shut the door, you have your blind spot right there. So yeah, the lighting is kind of showing every little thing here, but looking at it, leather wheel, pretty nice. All your controls right here. You can see. It's got a pretty big gas tank as well. I've been kind of lead footing this whole experience with this car, so I've been getting about 20 miles a gallon. The best thing I got was about 23 on the freeway. So yeah, I'm sure I can get a little bit better, but like I said, having 300 horsepower on this car is kind of fun. You have a 6-speed automatic, dual zone climate. Like I said, the infotainment kind of sucks to navigate, but if that's the worst thing I have to deal with, I can get over it. Though the screen and the LCD is very nice, it's aged really good. So there's that. Then you have your console down here, which I'm a big fan of. Everything just kind of flows real nice. So you have your floating center stack, if you will. Like I said, it's kind of a luxury car, so everything's well built and put together. Pretty good sound system for, I think, 6 or 8 speakers, whatever it is. Pretty good. So there's the passenger seat right there. The headrest on this thing, I don't know if you've never been to a Volvo, they're very, very cushiony headrests, so that's another thing I really like. Very comfortable car, and it's for a small little car like this, it's, like I said, it's very comfortable. We'll pop the hood on it as well. Hit the unlock button. The windows just got tinted, so I don't want to shut the door, though I don't think it will lock me in. Have some window tint. But we'll come back here and look at it here. Everything does follow through, of course. You have some vents back here for your rear passengers, and this is, I like to note, this is like cloth lined, so the materials are nice. Back seat, I don't think has really had ever been sat in, so but there it is. You have a armrest back there, some storage. So there's the back seat on the S60. There's a handle right here. I think maybe the seat will fold forward if you hit this handle right here. That might go flat. So I guess you can say it's somewhat versatile. But yeah, this is definitely a big change up from the Flex, I do have to say. I had a comment on one of my videos saying my family owns a dealership, and I'm just lying and saying these cars are mine. Sorry, my guy, these cars are 100% mine, and unfortunately, I'm not lying. So guys, this is actually the new car. This is the car that's going to stay. I can easily say that, as long as it stays reliable and relatively inexpensive to maintain, which I think it will be. So we'll pop the hood here and check it out. It is strut assisted, and it's a very light hood. Another thing I'd like to say is it's got dual hood latches. That's a very appreciated feature for, you know, a car person. A lot of the cars I've had have had one latch, and you can see them rattling around when you're driving. Pay attention, guys, if you're ever driving a car with like the hood latches. Just notice how that is. This is very nice. This is just a very appreciated feature. What does this cost? 30 cents, you know? So stuff was not skimped on the engineering on these. But looking under the hood, this is a 3-liter T6. It's got about 300 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque, around that neighborhood. You can get a Polestar tune on this. It'll bump it up another 25 or 50. I may do it at some point, but it's got plenty of power right now. So looking under the hood, there it is, guys, just ticking away real nice. Like I said, I have good faith in it, so we'll see exactly how it does as far as maintenance and ownership goes. So with 48,000 miles on it, I can see getting at least another 100 out of this. So guys, hope you enjoyed the new car update. I'll give you one last final walk around of it, and I'll probably say in the next update we might have some new tires. That's probably about it. They already have the window tint done, so perhaps a Polestar tune, guys, and that should really wrap it up as far as this thing goes. So there it is one last time. It's dark now, so as usual, guys, thank you for watching. We'll talk to y'all later.